Benny Ortiz with Shimano, and I'm here to talk about the Flat-Fall Jig. This is a jig that needs no introduction. A lot of people have fished this jig before, but this jig is designed to be fished on the fall. And this jig can be fished multiple different ways. It can be cast, it can be let dropped into the strike zone. Don't even put your thumb on the spool. Let this jig do its magic the entire way down. What you're gonna find a lot of times is this jig is gonna shoot away from the boat. So it's really good in a casting application, particularly if there's some big tuna out there behind the boat, or if you see some pelagics. One of the things that's great about this is if you use this jig with PowerPro Depth-Hunter, you can actually get down to the desired depth. So you use your electronics to figure out where the fish are in the water column, let that jig fall in free spool all the way down to where those fish are, and then work that jig up quickly, 30 feet or so, maybe 6, 7 cranks, and let that jig fall right back down. When that jig falls, you're gonna see it shoot out to the side, go off and wobble, and that's when the fish are gonna bite this thing. The Flat-Fall jig is available in 6 different sizes and 8 different colors. So you're gonna be able to find a jig to match up with any conditions of any day that you have on the water. I'm fishing the 350 gram Flat-Fall jig. So with that, I'm gonna pair it to a little bit heavier of a rod. So in this case, I'm going to the Game Type Slow J Heavy model. The Game Type Slow J in Heavy is rated up to 500 grams. And as you can see, I've switched up my reels to an Ocea Jigger 4000. This reel is an absolute monster. I fish this thing in deep water or when I have situations where I need heavy drag. This reel puts out about 40 pounds of drag. The reel picks up about 38 inches per crank on the power gear version, or about 46 inches per crank on the high gear version. What this thing does though is it has tremendous torque. So what you're gonna notice is that you're gonna be able to get your jigs up from deeper water way easier with this reel than with almost anything you've ever used before. It has a long handle. This one is 110 millimeters, ergonomic 2-bar on it, auto engage. So when I fish the Flat-Fall jig, I like to use metered braid. In this case, I'm using PowerPro Depth-Hunter. The reason why I like this is because it's metered every 25 feet, and that's imperative when you have suspended fish. So if you're looking for tuna or anything that's suspended in the water column, you can get it right down to where they're at before you start jigging. For more information about the Flat-Fall jig, check out fish.shimano.com.